Jacob, you promised us a Random Thoughts video last month. I didn't subscribe for lies.
I really need to stop using that as my intro. Yeah, I know I promised that Random Thoughts video 3 months ago, but in my defense, I can finish a video in 2 months if I work hard, I said as I lay in bed. Hey, that rhymed. I'm spitting fire!
I was a personal spy and British informant for George Washington. I was a personal...
Okay, that part's done now. Come back, it was a joke. Well, I mean, it's not completely fabricated. I said it was going on iTunes, so I got a partnership, submitted it, got it approved, and they sent an email to me that it was sent to be reviewed by Apple. I never got an update. So for all you triggered people out there, Matt and Gill, I just want to say that I tried. Since when have I lied to you guys? Blame Steve Jobs, people, not me. He's dead. Well, then who can I blame for my actions? Who the heck is Tim Cook? So you're saying I'm throwing my blame onto a chef? Alright. Oh wait, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, ranking the Mario Kart games. In case you didn't know, I'm the biggest small gamer out there. I play all the hardcore games. Just look at my computer dock and you'll see the massive library of games I play. I'm just kidding. Fire Alpaca isn't a game. Anyways, on to Mario Kart. Alright, there's been a total of 12 Mario Kart games and we're gonna round them all up. Overall worst, Mario Kart Arcade GP2. A lot of people would consider Mario Kart Arcade GP2 to be stupid, worthless, and think I'm a nerd for knowing what it is, but a lot of people would also think that this is a good game. I'm not one of them.
But Jacob, it's a sequel. Everyone knows video game sequels are better.
Do you guys remember New Super Mario Bros? It was a great game and got everyone talking about Mario again. But I'm pretty sure people just stared at New Super Mario Bros. 2 until Nintendo gave us this instead. Not to mention, Super Mario Bros. 2, Tetris 2, Super Smash Bros. Melee, and Mario Party 2 are all generally bad games. I'm just kidding about those last two. Those games are the only ones restoring my faith in sequels. But Mario Kart Arcade GP2 is just hard to control, laggy, and overall it just hurts my feelings. Not to mention the sound effects that, if you put them into an ASMR video, it's been scientifically proven that you will contract ligma. Overall, this game is just a no-go. I'm not begging my mom to take me to the nearest Dave & Buster's just so I can pour bleach into my eyes. Number 11, Mario Kart Arcade GP. I'm not gonna go into this one, except for it's a solid title. This is the definition of an underrated game. But I'm still putting it low on the list anyways, because the other ones are better. Number 10, Mario Kart Super Circuit, also known as, Sure, the Game Boy Advance was awesome, but bringing back old series on a non-powerful handheld wasn't a good idea. This one suffers many of Arcade GP2's problems, but this one gets praise anyways because of how successful it still was. And I know I'm gonna get bullied at school for making this video, so why not just give the Nintendo fans what they want and say this isn't a bad game? Number 9, Mario Kart 64. This is where the entries start to get good. Sure, it was a solid title and definitely can be refurbished for a newer console like the Switch, but it's still cool as it is. Good maps, awesome secrets, and it made the jump from 2D to 3D, but they just had to put it on the controller that only a human centipede could use. Dear Nintendo, who thought that the N64 controller was a good idea? I feel like I'm holding 3 bananas in my hand at once, and no matter how big of hands you have, we all have to agree that that is brutal. To the point where Nintendo had to release gloves for the joystick because it was hurting people. Literally hurting people. I mean, granted, it was for Mario Party, but why would you buy a controller for a game that's literally painful to play? I don't know, it's just kind of a bummer that a game as awesome as Mario Kart 64 was kinda ruined because the doorway to immersion that they provided was absolute garbage. Number 8, Mario Kart Arcade GP DX. This one is how a sequel is done. It fixes all of the original's problems while putting new things on the table. People were a little worried at first when we found out that Bandai Namco is behind the game development. Like, these are the same people who made a remake of a game just for the feminists, and we're trusting them with our Mario Kart? But in the end, it turned out to be pretty good, and this is the one I grew up playing in the arcade. Number 7, Super Mario Kart, the game that started it all. Sure, this one is the leader of the franchise, and it was the first Mario spin-off game since, you know, Mario. But this one has its flaws. The effect of 3D on a 2D screen was kinda hard to look at. At least we got split screen battle, which was pretty freaking sweet. Number 6, Mario Kart DS. This one is a little biased. It introduced so many things, like online play, local download play, and I used to think I was good until I recently brought my DSi to school and went up against my friend Evan, and I won. But it's kind of a bit jittery and took me a while to figure out how to drift boost, but other than that, it's a solid title. Number 5, Mario Kart Wii you know people are gonna get triggered after this entry. Mario Kart Wii is arguably the most controversial game in the series. A lot of people grew up with it, and I'm pretty sure everyone in my grade says that it's the best one. But I mean, let's be honest here. The motion controls suck, especially for a console who embraced motion controls before they mastered them. You might think using a Wii Motion Plus helps the problem, but oh boy, you'd be wrong. The Wii Motion Plus didn't really do anything to enhance it. All it really does is increase the motion sensitivity for more accuracy. But this also means that when it works, it really works, but when it sucks, it really sucks. The slightest jitter would spin you out or turn you in the wrong direction, and I'm pretty sure this is why no one uses automatic drifting. I'm sorry, but I almost always pass on MK Wii. Number 4, Mario Kart 7, the one that surprisingly didn't suck. I'm not sure what Nintendo did to make us not hate this game, but whatever they did worked. This game is so cool. It has great tracks, great controls. The motion controls, or gyroscope, function actually doesn't suck, and it was on VHOT handheld for 8 years straight. Dang, this is a good game, and I'm surprised not more people are talking about it. Fun fact, I got my Mario Kart 7 used from GameStop, and I think it was used by some middle-aged woman named V. No apostrophe, just V. And I just thought that was funny. Number 3, Mario Kart 8. Let's be honest, the Wii U was the most unreliable, impractical, difficult console Nintendo's released since the Virtual Boy. But they made it all up with Mario Kart 8, a game that I've only played once. Yeah, I don't own a Wii U. But I do have a bunch of Arizona friends who do, and yeah, I used to live in Arizona, but that was before I moved a year and a half ago, which was before my animating career kicked off. This game was so close to being perfect, but a crappy character selection and a lack of the battle mode that people know Mario Kart for kinda made it suck. Number 2, Mario Kart Double Dash. It's controversy time. This game was so fun. The doubling up, the amazing maps, awesome old power-ups, this game packed a punch. And while retaining the old Mario Kart formula, it still did a great job of finding a way to reinvent the wheel. What?
That wasn't funny.
Shut up. Honestly, I think it only gets hate because it was on the GameCube, which was my personal favorite Nintendo console. It didn't have bad graphics, it was powerful, it was purple, and it had a handle. I seriously think that the GameCube was one dig dug away from being a Swiss Army knife. People freaking hate this console. Before we get into our top pick, here are some honorable mentions. I'm just kidding, we're covering all of them today, dummy. Overall best, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This one is the perfect Mario Kart game. Everything Mario Kart 8 didn't fix, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe did. This game was clearly targeted towards everyone, for the experts with 200cc and for the beginners with auto accelerate and smart steering. Fun fact, I once got first place in 200cc without touching the controller by using auto accelerate and smart steering. It literally did all the work for me. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe really expands on Mario Kart 8, but I like to think of it more as what Mario Kart 8 was supposed to be. Oh yeah, and about Mario Kart Tour, shut up! In all seriousness, thanks for watching, and if you haven't already, please subscribe, because Julie's already at 800 and we just hit 600, and I clearly need to prove myself to her. Also, about the Random Thoughts video, I haven't ditched it yet, but it won't be coming out for a while. Also, no more update videos. I know I've been hearing it for a while, but I was finally convinced when the odd one out himself said that I need to stop it with the update. So, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm Noah Gross.